Hey guys, well, continuing with the build. I've got a fair amount of progress since the last made a video, so I thought I'd show you guys. I put the vapor barrier behind this panel right here and put some 1/4 inch plywood up. It's far from perfect, and in fact that piece on the right, I'm either going to redo it altogether or put a narrow strip, it's about 1 centimeter or 1/2 inch on that side, because if that's like that, then I won't be able to seal the window properly. And that bottom piece where the red tape is, I'm going to put a piece in there as well. So what else have I done? I've just finished putting up this vapor barrier on this whole entire side. You know, I've gone through like 5 rolls of this red tape so far, maybe 6, I don't know, a lot. And it's sealed up pretty good. I'm going to be insulating that part separately once the wall's on, so I'm going to try to put my toilet there, as it, I can put the bucket over it, get a 2.5 gallon bucket and put it over it. That way maximize the use of space. And I wrote, probably can't see it through the plastic, but that says bed 74, that's 74 inches from the edge, where I'm going to put the bed will end there, which means that this pipe, this fuel filler pipe, is going to be right in the way. So what I might do is just cut the leg off and move it over. I already have the bed, I just have to, I'm going to be cutting it anyway to make it narrow. So right now it's a full-size twin bed, and I want to make it into 30 inches, so I'll have to remove about 9 inches of the bed. Let's see what else. Finished the roof, more or less. The whole entire roof is finished. Oh, there's a piece of tape up here, I can take this off. So the entire roof is finished. There's gaps and stuff I'll have to fix later with some trim pieces or something. Under here, under the square right here, you hear that? That's hollow. That's solid. That's because that's where I left a big square where the 15-inch square where I can put the roof vent in the future, probably in the summer. So I still got to put a piece at the top there, but now what I'm trying to do is get this side prepared so that tonight I hope to be able to put this huge piece in. It's 8 foot by 4 foot of Luan, and then I gotta cut the spot out for the wheel well, and then the fuel filler pipe, and then it'll hopefully pop right in there, and that should take me most of the way to the end. And you know, this is far from master carpentry. As you can see, that piece of plywood up there, I tried to just shove it in and it just kind of broke off. I'm debating whether I should redo that or keep it. I'm going to see how it goes once I put that top piece in, but we'll see. Other news, I'm not in Home Depot right now, but I don't know if you can see it from here. You can see the orange over there through the window. I'm just a stone's throw away. I was just having some dinner at a fast food restaurant, drive-through, and I came and parked the van, and I was eating it, and then this guy came up to me that worked there, older guy, I think it's probably the manager or something, and he goes, you plan to be a customer at Home Depot today? I said yes, I'm just finishing my lunch and then I'm gonna, or my dinner, and I'm gonna go buy some wood. And he goes, well, you know, we've had some customers complain that they saw a van driving around. Yeah, a van drives around in a Home Depot parking lot. Not much of a surprise there. So really subtly what I think he's telling me is that they've caught on to me being there so much, because I've been parking that parking lot and working on my van since December. And now we're into May almost. So like 5 or 6 months. And I still got a couple more months to go. And so I decided just to park on a public street and finish the rest. It's a quiet street. We're in an industrial area, so I'm not too worried about being hassled. And really, what can they do? I'm on a public street, not doing anything wrong. So anyway, that was a bummer. That was my first kind of negative experience working at the Home Depot. So, and I wasn't actually doing anything yet. I wasn't working at all. I was just eating in the van, so in the cab area in the front seat. So anyway, that was interesting. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause this, and I'll show you, hopefully I'll be able to show you the finished product tonight of that Luan on there. Alright. Well, look how much room I have to work with. Right there. That's about 18 inches. That has taken up the whole floor of the van. 8 feet by 4 feet. I just started this cut. More fun. Got it done. Oh, that was a lot of work. Just, not the cutting so much, just acting like a gymnast, trying to move myself in that tight area. Alright, I'm going to move locations because I need to take a break. And then I'm going to move closer to home. And then I can put it up and do the rest. Well, it almost fits. I forgot to trim the top off. I gotta remove about 1.5 to 2 inches off the top. I forgot. I remember thinking about that because with the furring strip it's actually just a bit too wide. 4 feet tall is a bit too tall in order to fitting the top furring strip, because up on the top I'm gonna put I want to put the insulation up here, and it's got to go, there's a little divot in there, and it's going to go in there, so I need to take about that much off. Alright. Well, got it in. I just loosely put it on there for now. I haven't screwed it down yet because it's getting late and I gotta work in the morning. It's almost 10 o'clock at night, so I'm gonna have to screw this in right now. I'm just holding this on because it's gonna pop out. This edge, you see how it goes up. I'm gonna have to cut that. I don't know how the heck that happened, but you know, nothing's square in here. It's all like bent and stuff, so I'll have to cut that off so it's even with the furring strip, which is where my finger's hitting right here. And then I was surprised it went as far as it did. It went right there. I only have like maybe a 5-inch gap there. I thought it was going to be shorter than that, but that's cool. It means I'll have less work to do there. And then interesting over here is I had to cut a whole bunch, as you can see the bits of this wood on the floor. I had to cut a bunch of stuff out of the middle of this wood because as it curved, it was bunching up right here. So I had to cut a big piece out, like a crescent shape. So as it curved, it was not fitting right. Far from perfect, but good enough. And once I put some molding or something in there, it'll look pretty good, I think, or at least good enough. So, but I think I'm leaning towards keeping it a natural wood look. I was going to paint this white or light gray or something, but I'm beginning to think that I like this look of the wood. It's not my favorite color. It's kind of like a reddy brown, but I want it to be light colored in here because I don't want it to be a dungeon more than it already is. But I also like the wood color. I'm going to use up in this section here, I'm going to put a kind of like a squared angled, right angled piece that comes out from here, and I can just go up and go up like that. So I'm going to put the installation in there. That's going to be a whole new, that's the next thing after I screw this down, is to work on that. And I got some of the plywood right here, which is not a bad piece of looking wood. So I might even just put that in bare Of course, I'd have to cut it so it's nice and narrow. And then just put some polyurethane on this stuff instead of paint. Undecided. I guess I could always leave it like that for now and then paint it later. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and that's it for tonight. Take care and have a good night.